Did you know that in the last 2 decades, the Nigerian makeup industry, in its uniqueness, has grown beyond just brushstrokes? From the era of unmatched foundation undertones and walking out of personal makeup kits, to a huge contributor to the ever-growing and viable beauty and personal care market. Currently worth a whopping 1.26 billion at retail, with an estimate to reach 1.31 billion by 2023. On the Beauty Cook Show, I will be celebrating the key players in the Nigerian makeup space, highlighting the role they have played in putting our beauty industry on the world map, while sharing key insights, tips, and tricks to help build the rapidly growing list of emerging beauty brands and entrepreneurs. My name is Omontese Ita. This is the Beauty Cook Show. Hey God, I'm starstruck sitting here with you. Should I brought a paper and a pen? As former Maybelline rep, is that the right word to use in Nigeria? The foremost Runway makeup artist, editorial makeup artist, long-standing OG makeup artist. Is it my chair today? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming. And let me start with how you've been able to manage 3 kids at once. A thriving career. No, let me add. Luxury bridal makeup artist. Luxury bridal makeup artist. Have I mentioned everything, or should I add more?
You tried. You tried.
Okay, please, can complete the remaining one.
Well, thank you for having me. There's nothing I do without God. So I have to say I thank God for everything. I didn't know. Initially, I thought it was going to be so hard.
Okay.
You know, having 3 babies at the same time, doing my job, you know, housewife, and not. But at the end of the day, you just find a way around this thing. You know, it's your life, so you need to make it work. You can't say, because I'm a mom to triplets, I'm going to. You need to find a balance. That's what I did. I found my balance. You know, being the mom to triplets, a makeup artist, an artistic director, a wife. I found my balance, and I found what worked best for me, and it's still working.
Yes, I know that Maybelline has refused to let you off the hook. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's.
So what would you have said got you such opportunity and put you in that space where I mean I know before they contacted you, there was a room where you didn't have access to, and somebody mentioned it. What do you think you had done right, or how did you think you were able to position yourself to be able to attract such opportunity?
Okay, you know, I keep telling people, find what you love to do and then do it and stick to it. When I became a makeup artist, officially, I loved runway and fashion, and I just went into that field. And I was more of a fashion and runway makeup artist, and I did that for so long, for years. And even though a lot of people were trying to, you know, make me do more bridal, my first love has always been fashion and fashion. So when Maybelline, L'Oreal as a company came to Nigeria and they were looking for an artistic director, they wanted someone who does fashion, not a bridal makeup artist.
Oh, I see.
And they looked around. They checked so many people, and they found me. And you know, there's something about opportunity and time and, you know, preparing. You prepare. You don't know what's coming, just be ready. Be focused and persevere. So they came. I had just finished building my website when they came to me. So they called me for a meeting, and I thought they were trying to pick my brain, which I didn't find funny. Which I didn't find funny, you know. But they showed them my website in Paris, and they were excited, like, ooh, this is the person we're looking for.
Wow, this is my website.
This is the person we're looking for. And then they came back, and then we started the negotiation. And that was it.
Wow.
So when they were even talking about being an artistic director, I just thought being an artistic director means doing photo shoots. And I didn't know it, you know.
It was heavy.
It's a lot.
So it was like a full-time job? Like, did you have to do 9 to 5?
No. We're partners.
Okay.
We're partners, but I do a lot of things for them.
Okay.
Everything, you know, training. I'm the spokesperson, you know. I help with
brand
placement, you know, when they're, like products, you know, I advise on products that's good for Nigeria or Sub-Saharan Africa, you know, I just...
Did they have to formulate new formulas for them?
Yes, exactly. You remember Clay Smooth was made for us, and then Fit Me. So initially there was Fit Me, you know, America, Fit Me, and, you know, and when they brought the Fit Me, it was okay, but it was not enough for us. It didn't really cover our skin tone. Okay. So they came with their own lab. They came to Nigeria. They spent 2 weeks here testing on over 150 women every day.
Wow.
And they were paying them for 2 weeks. They paid them, and they were checking, and 2 years later, they brought out.
Wow, yes. That's much work.
Yeah, that's what goes into it. It's Maybelline. It's a brand. It's not the ones that they go to China to produce. Yeah. Whoa. So this is a brand. It's a huge brand. It's L'Oreal. L'Oreal is the biggest cosmetic company in the world.
Yeah.
So they have all the money.
Because before then, I'm sure it was basically the roll-up, twist-up pencil, the mascara, and the mascara. It's just...
Maybelline, actually, if you Google, Maybelline produced the first mascara in the world. I know that. So they have a lot. We have a lot. We have different mascara.
Yeah. So now let's talk about you as a fashion artist.
Yeah.
And eventually also one of, yes, you're also a photographer's delight.
I'm easy.
I'm easy. So let's talk about that. How has that journey been, and how have you been able to stay in that space?
Perseverance, like I keep saying. You know, what's worth doing at all is worth doing well. For you to last in a particular industry, it means that you put in a lot of effort. It's not just taking. You also sow. You know, you believe in yourself, like every day, even though this is my 22nd year officially, I still learn every day. I'm open to learning. I learn, so I invest in myself as a person. Okay. So that I can be a better artist. And my relationship with people is also very important to me, because I still have some clients from 22 years ago. So it's, you know, so at the end of the day, I think it's me as a person and my belief and what works for me. So I just, over time, you know, I keep working with trends. Okay, what's the new trend? And I keep adapting. I adapt to the new trend, and I still maintain me, the real me. Yeah. So it's about, is it adaptability and learning and perseverance, yes, and sharpening your creativity. You know, it's very important.
How do you do this? Because I'm sure, I don't know who else is, I don't know what makeup school you want to go here again.
No, it's not. It's just,
so how do you get to do this?
It's just having friends online.
Okay.
that
Older or younger?
it doesn't matter,
Okay.
younger or older.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that I love their work, I can be their grandma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just need to have people that you love their work, and when you are on them and you digest those beautiful things, that's what comes out of you. So on my Instagram page, for example, I don't follow people. I am very, very, I don't just follow people for following sake. It's a very business page for me. If I'm following you, it means you have something to offer me. And if all you do is twerk, that's not what I want to watch. I want to see what you do that,
You can benefit from.
not just benefit from, that makes me happy. I'm watching, I'm like, interesting. So that's what I do, like every day. And we thank God for social media. The world has now become a global village, So like I've always loved Pat McGrath. Right from the beginning of my career, I've known about Pat McGrath, and just look at Pat today.
Yeah.
So those are the people that
you pull
inspiration
and strength from.
Yeah.
So, being a foremost artist, fashion and runway makeup artist, I noticed in the last maybe 5 years, you snuck into the bridal space.
Oh, well, that's where the money is. I can't shout. That's where the money is. I can't shout. At some point, honestly, it hurts me. It's like fashion is my baby. It hurt me so much. That's something I've dedicated all my all these years to. All of a sudden, there was no market for it anymore, and nothing. We still do those runway, but editorial. All of a sudden, there's no more mania. No more true love. No more. So nothing to really do than to face bridal. And like this market has been calling my name for a long time that I refuse. And I just respectfully.
And you didn't even play small.
It's about.
To how many countries have you traveled to for bridal makeup?
Bridal has taken me to places.
I know Italy.
Has taken me all over Italy.
I know you've been every corner.
Has taken me to places.
I know.
Has taken me to
I know that.
Israel, places. I've never in my life that places. Has taken me to places, and I'm grateful.
I remember we met up in New York during
Fashion Week. Yes.
And I was so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you were the only Nigerian on that.
Not just the only Nigerian. I was the key artist.
You were the key artist.
Yes, I was the key artist.
Okay, so as a veteran, what more do you want to see from the industry? Because more of us need to go to the worldwide space.
Well, I just feel if you're planning that, then you have to prepare for that. You have to make preparation for that. Like, don't just do the Nigerian thing. You never, like I said earlier, the world will now live in a global village. You don't know who's checking you out. You don't know where that explore page. You don't know when your work can come up on that explore page, and you don't know who's going to see it, and you don't know who's going to check you out. So you prepare for a larger audience. Prepare as if Rihanna is watching your work, or Anastasia, or all those people.
I see.
Or prepare as if Beyonce, because that's still the dream. My dream. First, I have to do Beyonce. Oh my gosh, So you have to prepare. You have to aspire. to be greater than wherever you are, whatever level. You have to believe in yourself that you can do it. It is very important that your belief and you follow up can take you to where
You want to.
You have a strong conviction and you work towards it.
So now that you've got into the bridal space, how have you been able to stay there? Because it doesn't. Then why should I ask also? Okay, let me just do 2 questions in one. How have you been able to stay in that bridal space? I mean, it's a very interesting space. I started out my career in that, and then, do you have any plans to retire from active brush painting or brush holding?
Okay. So, when I got into the bridal space, I set a goal for myself.
Okay.
I wanted luxury. Like, I've been doing this for a long time, and I felt I wanted to be at the highest realm. So I set a goal for myself. I might sound like a snob, but I set a goal for myself. Like, this is the clientele service that
you want to work with.
I want to work with. So there are different species of makeup artists. Where do you want to strategically place yourself? I wanted the highest one.
Wow.
And I walked myself into that place. I wanted to make good money, but at the same time, deliver top-notch service.
That's important. Yeah.
And I'm like, who are the people that can take me to where I'm going? I don't want to be a makeup artist for everyone. I just want to be for this.
The 1% of the 1%.
Yes, that's all I want. That's all. I don't need everybody. I don't want to run around. Run around. I just want to stick to this, and God has been merciful. I found them, they found me, we found ourselves, and they love me, I love them. And I think maybe my personality too. I am calm and I'm easy to work with. I don't do no drama. And when I take on a clique, a bride and her friends and her bridesmaids, I take them all. I give them an experience of their lifetime that will make the bridesmaids to come to me when it's their turn. So it's just easy. I don't know why people do drama with their clients. You can be nice, even if you're not a nice person. Be nice, your business, your life. Just be nice to these people. Go out of your way. It's their wedding day. They only have less than 24 hours to spend with you. Make an impact. They don't ever forget it. I don't want to do plenty brides a day. I just want to be comfortable, make my money, and give someone a beautiful experience. So that is what I give to them. Just pay me. This is what I'm happy earning a day.
This is the value for the time and the service I want to give you.
Yeah, I want to give you. If you can meet it up,
can pay it.
I'm fine.
I'll be there.
I'll be with you. And then they do it. And that's that. So we turn friends. Some of them are my family members now. We turn family. And then, it's just what you said, the goals you set for yourself at the end of the day.
Wow.
And then about retirement, I am going to be 48 this year. And so I think
that means I shouldn't even be thinking of retirement yet, because I have to be at least close to that.
I mean, like, there are a lot of makeup artists abroad that are in their 50s, and you see them working, and they're still very agile.
I think I brought Antelia was 53. She's going to be 53 this year.
So I'm going to be 48 by next month. And I've also set goals for myself. That by a certain age, I'm done.
Wow.
So I said,
you want to share so that maybe people that are about to get married, they should quickly bring the wedding date forward. You know, once you drop your brushes.
No, like, okay, so my husband doesn't live here.
Okay.
And maybe I would have relocated long before now. And but because I have a set of triplets and they're still young and, you know, living abroad is not. So I made up my mind that we decided that when they're about rounding up their primary school,
okay,
so they can go
old enough to do stuff themselves and help you
lay
out.
the bed, you know, and then
then it will be time for you to move.
And, you know, but for now, I guess even when I get there, it's not as if I'm going to stop.
Yeah, exactly, but it will be easier to move around there. And
so I say I have limited time.
So she's saying that if you want to use, you want to do your makeup.
I'm not announcing it yet. I'm just saying.
Give the boy the ring, or the boy gives you the ring, just so that
that's the plan actually. So, you know.
So why are you not scared to retire?
I have options. It's not as if I have backup plans. You know, I've already made plans for retirement long ago. You know, selling Maybelline. I have my kiosk. I have strategically placed my kiosk everywhere. At the Palms, at Keja Mall. I have my store. I'm opening at Maryland Mall, Festival. You know, just place them strategically everywhere. That's good business, my dear. You know,
Can I invest?
I don't
want to work. I don't want to do that work, but please just go ahead.
So, you know, it's a beautiful business, you know, that brings beautiful reward because people are loving the product. Product is amazing. You know,
of course.
You know. So I can go on. I can hijack this program talking about Maybelline, you know, and how good the foundation and products are. And people are really
loving. If Maybelline is ready to sponsor, give them one episode.
You know, and it's just lucrative.
They're just a silent mover.
It's just a good business.
A silent bulldozer. Just move. And move. So now let me say that. So what's your favorite Maybelline brand? What's your favorite Maybelline brand?
So I can't say precisely my favorite.
Okay, what's the cash cow? What's the people's favorite? People
don't joke without foundation. They can't get enough of the soap paste. They can't get enough of the mascara. They can't get enough of the kajal. I mean, like, it's right now like the best drugstore. It's just beautiful.
True.
Yeah,
true. Yeah. So what would you tell to your younger self, maybe like your 22-year-old self? If you're just going to write her a letter, maybe in 2 or 3 paragraphs.
I would say, well done, Bimpe. Well done. You know, I learned by myself. You know, there was really nobody. There was really no line to follow. So I was learning, and you know, it was not easy. There were some tough roads, you know, but I conquered them all. So I would say, well done.
Wow. I think I missed out on something. I don't know if you really mentioned that. I don't think I read it anywhere in any of your interviews. How did you get into makeup?
Ooh.
Maybe I should have started with that. I don't think I ever read that story anyway.
I've always had a flair for it. From secondary school, you know, my best friend is the daughter of a diplomat.
Okay.
And should I say what's no?
Speaking Yoruba, I'm
a diplomat, and so during that long vacation between SS2 to SS3, she traveled to Paris. And then she came back with, I don't know if it's Clinique, she just came back with a palette, a makeup palette. And then she was like, Bimpe, you know, see, she brought so many things. And we just started practicing on ourselves, blush, this, that, you know. And then we had look out, and then we were always combing the upper parts to give it a punk, and you know, blood to our. I don't even know how we looked like. We must have looked like, honestly, like horror caricatures. But that started the whole thing there. And then from secondary school, I gained admission to Ife, and from Ife to Unilag. And from Ife to Unilag.
Is that you went to Unilag?
I finished from, I graduated from Unilag, you know. And that was it. I was practicing with my friends. And I was always doing, you know, those hall things, all those beauty pageants. So I was doing the makeup. And then I now met Bayo Astrop.
Yeah, I
finished from finished from my department, and then but it was always still around.
Yes, it was always around.
It was always around. So it just took me one day. Oh yeah, let me show you how to do this thing properly. And it just, I think it was just one day training or two. I don't even remember.
Oh, Bayo had a formal training in makeup.
Not really.
He also trained himself.
Yeah, he trained himself.
Okay.
You know.
We need to have him on this show. I'm going to use you as a link to bring him on this show.
Oh, you know, it's a good person. So, and that was that. We started doing shows. I think he gave me one day brush up, and I went to do St. Maurice style.
Yes, St. Maurice, I remember.
And that was it. From that day,
there was no turning back.
No turning back. Even though I still went on, you know, to work. I was a banker for a minute.
Are you serious? It's a lie.
I was a banker.
How?
For a minute, you know, but
wait, how?
You know.
You were a banker?
Yes, I was.
You snuck out and decided, well, you're still painting faces.
Continental Trust Bank.
Wow.
You know, and it just didn't work for me. I'm not that type of person. I couldn't.
I tell people that I think if I ever worked formally, I probably don't wake up one day and say I'm not doing it again. I won't even wait for them. I won't even write letter.
I was feeling too caged.
I'll just disappear.
No.
I will disappear one day.
I don't like.
I won't pick my phone.
Hierarchy and all those things. I'm a free bird. I love to be free and do my thing. I don't want anybody waking me up in the morning, jumping up, and so it was too choking. I was choked.
Yeah.
So I didn't fit in. So
absolutely, it's obvious. So what has been your biggest challenge being a makeup artist? I'm not going to ask. I know the wins. You've just been winning.
Well, you know. Maybe now it's better now. It's better now, you know, but when I started, it was, you know, convincing people to pay my worth, you know, but the
value you place on yourself,
yeah.
Asking people to pay.
Yeah. And, yeah. And now, the only challenge I have is not being a makeup artist. It's, you know, I think it's a federal government thing, you know, with importation. So it's really crazy. So it affects me in a way I can't even talk about it.
Oh, I can only imagine.
So it's okay.
I can only imagine. Yeah. So what would you say to the younger makeup artists? Those that just think it's, so anyone who's trying to come into the industry, and because they're really the ones that this show is for, to understand they're the lucky ones because now they have like a yardstick to and I'm saying, here, this is your experience, pick what you want from it. I'm bringing the next guest.
I think that there's so much hunger in the land that people, we do everything for money and not for the love. So I think that in as much as we're looking for money, if you call yourself a makeup artist, it is very important. Your creativity is key. That is what we open doors for you. So it's very important that you hone it to perfection. So for me, I would advise them not to, first of all, invest in that.
And the craft.
In the craft.
And we invest in
When
the craft.
when you
which
invest
ways?
in the craft, then that will bring the money.
Okay. So for someone who doesn't have the money, how do they invest in the craft?
Okay. But you have money to buy recharge cards, to watch Gist Lover, to type on Gist Lover. Well, that same you can equally use that same time you spend to check other people. You don't need to go for the physical
class.
class.
Just follow them.
Just follow and watch and digest things that will come out of you when you're working. It doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost you a thing. So it's very important.
That's good. That's good. So, sis, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate. I don't take this for granted, and I know that this will go a long way to benefit me, and generations of makeup artists that are going to come in, you know, after us. And I must say you've done so well. I admire you a great deal.
Thank you, and I admire you too. I love you.
Thank you. It's no surprise that, you know, I wanted you on this show, and I have you on this show because I want to share who the makeup artists really are. I want to share that it's beyond just, you know, that paint in the sea, you know, the content and what has really pushed everyone to do this much, and then also to make them know that there's a whole lot you can do as a makeup artist. And you've chosen very beautiful examples as an artistic director, as a brand rep, as well as a fashion makeup artist, and as a bridal makeup artist, and as a mom too. So thank you very much for coming. I do appreciate it, and I hope that someday, if we want you back on the show, you will show up. Thank you so much. So thank you everyone for watching. This is the Beauty Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends, and please watch all our previous episodes as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace out.